I'm so excited to be doing live mini readings with you guys. It has been months since my last little live mini $15 reading session. I'm so excited this weekend, and some of you guys were emailing me, messaging me reading, so I'm here for you guys. So excited to get into it. So if you're just clicking into this after it's already been uploaded, every once in a while, every couple months, I sometimes will do these live mini reading sessions, but it's usually pretty last minute when I have some extra time and I've gotten requests for it. So I would suggest to follow and also, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you can be notified, because I usually post about it in my stories and also in my community tab. So, and then usually every weekend I do a live free session also, so that's another reason you want to hit that notification bell. I hope you guys are all doing well. We just had a wonderful new moon last night, or sorry, full moon last night, and the energy was strong. I just posted a full moon meditation. It was a part of my Manifest With Me series, but you don't necessarily need to be doing the Manifest With Me series to just do the full moon meditation. It's really relaxing. It's just meant to help cleanse your energy, and it goes by really fast. You don't have to be an expert at meditation to try it. I would suggest you try it. It will really help cleanse and align your energy. That's just my gift for you guys for this full moon. So, oh my gosh, hermit mode. Hi. That's so funny. You were just thinking about me. Hi, Lisette. I'm doing well. Hi, Pinky Lee. Hey guys. So if you want to sign up, just message below, and my partner is here to help you guys sign up. I still have spots left, so check it out. And I'm going to get started in a minute with the first person. If you need anything, if you need to know what number in line you are, just type below. My partner is going to be here the whole session. It's John. You want to say hi, John? He's here. He's going to be helping you guys if you need anything. If you want to know how to sign up, have any questions, he's here, and all you have to do is just type below and he'll answer you. So I'm so excited, you guys. Let's get started. The first person is Maria. So, hi, Maria. It's so great to hear from you. By the way, I wanted to say, Maria, I did a reading for you that you purchased just a little while ago, and I've been trying to email you, and like, it's weird because I can get your emails, but when I email you back, it keeps saying like the email failed, like it's not going through. So I don't know if your email inbox is full or something, but if you could please email me from another email, because for some reason I don't know what it is. It's weird. It keeps saying it failed, and I'm able to send emails to everybody else. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe if you don't have another email, just create another one, and that way I can just get your email to your reading to you. So yeah, I was able to actually get your reading done early. So I want to make sure I can get it to you. So yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what that's about, but I'm glad that I was able to like communicate with you through the comments, and also that you got this reading, so that yeah, so that we're able to talk. So hopefully you get this message. All right. So Maria, basically what's going on is you are almost done with your schooling here, your art history classes. However, you're wondering if you're going to be able to walk in graduation in June. You really want to be able to walk, but something happened when they were like looking at your courses, because you've been to school in the past, and they're saying that you're actually going to be done with school in July. So you'll be finishing in July, but you're like, will they let me walk in June, because you really want to walk? So let's look into that, okay? Will you be able to walk in June? Okay, so Here's the thing. I feel like you're a really kind person. You have really great energy and your intentions are wonderful. You're not like trying to swindle yourself into finishing school early. You just really want that recognition. You want that experience of walking. And you don't want to have to wait till all the way next year to do it. It's kind of like it's going to be kind of like that ship has sailed, you know? However, I feel like your school for some reason is really strict about this. Like this says competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. I feel like there's going to be two people who are going to be making this decision. The first person is like the gatekeeper. It's like the first person you go to, and then they have to talk to somebody higher up, like a manager or something. And I feel like there's this message that you should try to bypass the first person and just try to go as high up as you can to talk to the person, get an appointment with that person. That's the message I'm getting. I don't know if this is like the dean, the principal, whatever, but like go as high as you can, because the person who's lower, for some reason, I just feel like they're like a gatekeeper. They're just going to be like, no, we don't do this. Like, it's not going to work out technically, all this stuff. But your guides are saying that you will get your recognition for the work that you've been doing, recognition for very high quality work. This is a message about this summer. Your guides are saying that after you graduate or after you finish in July, you need rest, that you deserve to just take that time to relax, to rest. I know you're going to Hawaii. You mentioned that in an earlier reading, but I'm seeing something about like another vacation. It might even be just something local. I just see you literally just like laying out in the sand. I don't know if this is on an island or something, somewhere relaxing. I literally see you just flat out laying down and just resting. So your guides are like, you're almost done. You're going to get that rest. You guys really want you to be sensible. I think the reason is because if they might have to hand you like a fake diploma or something. Like they might not be able to, like they can shake your hand and everything. I just think you should tell them, look, I just want to walk. I just want that recognition. It's really important for me. You guys obviously don't have to give me the diploma yet or the thing. Like, I know you're making a special exception. I think the only reason that they wouldn't let you walk is because it's just like too hard work to like have somebody go through who hasn't been through before. But you're not the only person they've made this exception for. I just feel like they just don't want to be bothered, you know? So it is going to be tough, okay? It's possible they might not let you walk, but I feel like they will. So I'm going to ask my pendulum, will they let you walk in June? Now see how my pendulum got stuck. Sometimes that's like a message, like you might get stuck in the process. One person's going to tell you no, but don't settle for that answer. Bypass them, go to the next person. I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a yes. It kind of reminds me of when I was trying to get residency in Croatia during the pandemic, because I really didn't want to have to go back to America, and it was like going to be impossible to go to any other country during the lockdown. And I was just like, hell no, am I leaving here? This is amazing. I'm staying in Croatia. And so I had to like jump through all these hoops, and like I went to this one city building, and all the people there were like, why are you trying to stay? Go home, go back to America. You can't do this. But I was like, no, I'm not taking no for an answer. I just kept going and going. Finally, I went to the police, and like eventually like I got my stuff through. So I kind of have the feeling maybe it might be like that. Like the first person you go to will just be like, no exceptions. You can't. But if you try to, like I said, make an appointment with someone higher up, I just keep getting vibes like they're going to tell you yes. Like they're just going to make it happen for you. You know, you're going to have to get on this now though, because you might like make an appointment and the person's so busy they can't meet with you for like 6 weeks or like a month or two. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. See if I can get anything else about this. Yeah, you're going to be talking to a new person you never talked to before, and you guys are actually going to click. And they're going to be really friendly with you, and just because they like you, basically, they're going to give you this exception. And this is the sun. The sun is like the only card in the tarot that means like a yes. So I do feel like this is possible. And then they're just saying you got to be creative, innovate. I keep getting something about creativity. Um, Almost like you got to be, I think it's just about who you decide to talk to. You're going to get different answers from different people. You're going to be frustrated at first because you might get a no and you might be betrayed. But I feel like if you can pull off talking to that higher up person, you're going to get what you want. Okay? And they're also telling you you might have to wait. Like you won't be able to talk to them right away, or they say they're not available. You might have to like email them. You might have to be like kind of, yeah. But they're saying you're going to get what you want. Okay? So I hope that this turns out for you. Thank you so much for asking a question and supporting me. And yeah, email me from a different email. And I will see you next time. Peace out. So who's next? Okay. Oh my gosh, Hermit Mode, your number's 2255. That's so cool. You know what's funny? I had an order number 2222, and that person ordered on 2222. I was like, what the heck? This person, like, they must really, like, need this message or something. They were so lucky. It was weird synchronicity. Alright, so what does Indiana guy want to know? Okay. So Indiana guy, you're just kind of leaving it open. Is there anything that you need to know? All right. I'm going to pull from this deck. This is like a very divine masculine deck. It's funny, my husband actually, this was his deck. He got this deck and then he was like working a lot and he just like left me home with it. And then I kind of just like stole it from him and started using it all the time. And now you guys know, the rest is history. This deck is like my baby. But yeah, very strong by masculine energy. I love to read for guys with this deck. So, okay. What do you need to know, Indiana guy? Interesting. Let me pull a couple more cards. Okay. Oh, and by the way, you guys, I'm kind of dealing with a little bit of allergies today, so if I cough and sniffle, I'm totally fine. Just, yeah, it might be annoying. So, Indiana guy, you are definitely in a major transition right now. You might feel as if everything has kind of come to a halt. Everything has kind of come to a stop. Everything has kind of come to a standstill. It might also feel like you're not really getting what you want. There might be some things that you kind of desire subconsciously or consciously. You might also be trying to figure out, what do I want right now? And it might also be kind of a feeling of maybe a little depression or heaviness, because you might just be, it might be hard to not compare yourself to others where they're at on their journey right now. Like when you feel a little stuck, might be feeling like, why is nothing working out for me? I kind of feel that energy. You're a pretty positive person, but it's okay to kind of to mourn the loss of things you've lost in your life, to mourn the loss of your youth as you grow older and you mature, But But it's also important to look ahead with excitement because you really have a blank slate ahead of you. You have so many opportunities and you still really are pretty young. There's some really good energy around you. There's this energy of possibility. A hard thing right now is that relationships, it just seems like nothing will stick when it comes to dating, or it might just feel like you're repelling people, or that you just having no opportunities to meet anybody, or things just aren't lining up, or like the person you like doesn't like you. I do see that you're like a little lonely, that you do long for a connection, and your guides are saying like that's gonna happen. It's kind of meant to be that you're a lone wolf right now because there's an opportunity for you in another area of your life that needs to click into place. And like when you fall in love, it's really distracting. I mean, it's amazing and it adds such a beautiful energy to your life. But your guides are saying this isn't a time for those distractions. You're going to get what you want, but it's really just about divine timing right now. It's not like you're blocking yourself or you're doing anything wrong. So don't beat yourself up and don't start thinking there's something wrong with you. Because I know for me, there was a time in my life I was single for a really long time. I started thinking, oh my God, I'm awkward, I'm ugly, I'm fat, something's wrong with me. Like, I'm not like those other girls. So I don't know, maybe you're just feeling like, oh, I'm weird or something. But no, you're cool. Like, you got good energy. You guys really want you to pull up your confidence and your self-respect, to know that you're worthy of this relationship and that like it's waiting in the wings for you, but like you really just need this time to rest. And that's what's frustrating, is like you've been held down for a long time because you need to rest. So I always say when things have come to a slow moment, just kind of go through the motions in life, a lot of times it's because you need to cultivate energy for the next part of your journey. It's usually a sign that like there's going to be a lot moving forward really fast. There's going to be incredible opportunities, a huge quantum leap coming. So don't ever think that like this type of time in your life is for nothing, or that this is how it's always going to be, the Groundhog Day, the same day over and over again. No, there's going to be a change because your rebirth is coming. This is also a sign that you went through a death period. You did experience a lot of loss. You're probably going through a spiritual awakening, your dark night of the soul, but you're coming out of it really soon. Your guides are saying, however, as you move out of this, you need to consider that it's time to start thinking about your purpose. And it's important not to overthink this. You don't need to turn what you love into something that makes you money. You don't have to capitalize on every single, gift or talent of yours, but it is important maybe to choose one thing and turn that into your career. Because if you're going to make money, if you need to make money, at least it should be something that you enjoy, something that you like to naturally do. So when you wake up every day, you feel energized. Also, you're more likely to meet better people. Because, a lot of jobs, you're just dealing with shitty people, just annoying people that like are narcissists or bullies or just frustrating, toxic work environments. You're going to see a little bit less of that when you go into an industry or when you go into a field that you love. But it's also important to have things that you do outside of work that are fun, that you don't like need to monetize or turn into a side hustle or something like that. For me, I love to make jewelry. I love painting. I love fashion. I love doing my makeup. I love singing. And those are things that like I try to keep going in my life, because when I let go of that side of myself and I just kind of lay around and don't do shit, like I get depressed, So your guides are saying like, this is what's missing. If you feel like something's missing from your life, it's the spark. It's the reason to get up every day. And it's your creativity. You probably always felt like, and you need to keep this art going. Maybe think about doing one of those things to try to get into a new career field so that you can be more satisfied in life. Also, more money will come to you and like the best friends of your life and amazing opportunities will come to you when you choose to do something for your job that you love. But it doesn't need to be everything, you got to have some things that are just for you, that are just feed your soul. A couple more cards for you over here. These are delays. This is what's coming in the future. It's not going to happen right now. but they're saying that you are going to have to walk away from something. You're going to have to make a decision because you've been hurt. And I think this might have to do with maybe you walking away from your family, maybe like just getting space from them or moving to another state, or just healthy boundaries. This could also be your workplace where you work, because I always get this card for like, oh, this is a dysfunctional situation. You need space. You need to start over. It's kind of that energy, and then this is like walking away. I see this a lot for people who are just gonna follow their own path, march to the beat of their own drum, go off in a different direction. So they're telling you you're gonna have a decision to make because it's just like they're causing you too much pain, whoever they is, and in a lot of ways they kind of screwed you over because they're just like something financially. Maybe it's your parents, because I came from a toxic family and like they just had really bad lack mentality, and that affected me, like how I was able to go out in the world and like pursue things and draw on money and support. I just like it sucked. It really did start me off on the best foot. So maybe it's that, coming from poverty, or it could just be like you enough, you're working your ass off, or it could be just the types of jobs you keep going after. Down exactly what this is, but hopefully that rings true. But they're saying you have a decision to like, you have to make a choice to kind of leave that behind or draw boundaries with it, kind of take your own path, go your own way, and that's going to be the first step for you. So I hope that this makes sense to you. I hope that this resonates. Wow, just like a lot of messages here, dropping knowledge today. Cards are speaking really, really clearly. I want to thank you so much for your support, your continued support. I always like seeing your name pop up in orders. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. All right. Just clearing my energy a little bit. Welcome to those of you guys who've popped into the chat. I'm sure you've seen by now I'm doing live mini readings. My partner is here in the comments to help if you have any questions, if you need anything, if you want to know what number in line you are, if you need help signing up. And by all means, feel free to just hang out and watch. I know some of you guys just find this entertaining. I really like to watch other readers do the readings like this. Sometimes on TikTok, I'll pop into someone's live reading session and just kind of hang out a little bit. So if you just want to hang out, that's fine. Hang out with us, but don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, let's get into it. Who's next? Okay, Kirsty is next. Okay, so you're a little bit worried because you have a temporary contract for work that ends in May, and you're wondering like what's gonna happen. And you're also like starting a nail business, but you don't know if that's gonna take off in time. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for you. Wow, okay, this is very fascinating. We got some interesting stuff coming up in the cards. I'll tell you, some stuff I never seen before. I'm like, whoa, I never seen these two come out together. It's actually very, very significant. We'll get into that in a second. But first of all, I don't know if anything's just gonna like happen for you. I'm kind of getting this vibe like if something's gonna happen, you gotta decide what it is you want to happen. This is a really powerful time to manifest. That's why I do my Manifest With Me series around this time of year. And it's not too late to join, by the way. I mean, you can just wait until the next... I'm teaching everybody on the channel how to manifest with the new moon, or with the moon cycle. So I would just wait 2 weeks, wait till the new moon, and you can like join in, or you can just learn some of the manifesting tips from the series and just try it out. You don't have to like do it all perfectly or anything. It's just the thought that counts. It's the intention that counts. And we're getting the Magician here. It's kind of a message like you can decide what you want to have happen here. You can put your energy together to create this. So 9 times out of 10, when you ask me a question, I'm going to tell you make a vision board because it's just so powerful. Vision boards have changed my life. I would suggest for you to go on Pinterest, set a vision board to secret so no one else can see it, and pin pictures of like what kind of job you imagine yourself doing next. What do you imagine yourself doing next? I would also make a separate vision board for your business. I think, have a vision for what you want to do with that, keep going. But I think it's going to be important, you need that money, get yourself a new job. So what kind of job do you picture yourself doing? Where do you picture yourself working? Find some pictures, find some images that kind of just spell it out to you. And then I would do some scripting. You're going to basically write on a piece of paper as if it has already happened. I'm so thankful that I found this job where this happened and I could do this, and this is how much they pay me, and every day when I go into work it's like this, and here's how it fits into my schedule, and I just really enjoy it. So you're using the I am, because I am is so powerful. When you declare to the universe I am something, like that's what you become. And then you're also using gratitude, because that energy is very powerful as well. I'm so thankful that ... and you're going to write it as if you already have this job. So you've got your vision board, because your third eye, it needs to see these images. It needs to see this picture, because in your mind right now you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do this, and I don't know if I want a job or what's going to happen next, and there's a lot going on. So you're going to get this place and you're going to anchor in this energy like the Magician. It's like a spell. You're like Harry Potter, you got your wand and you're just like, bang, this is what I want. And you're putting that out to the universe like a beacon, because you're powerful. You can manifest the things that you want. Now be realistic. You want to ask for something, or you want to manifest something that you can realistically imagine yourself doing. So maybe not manifesting that you're going to be the CEO of the company or the editor-in-chief of Vogue for your next job. That also might be the nail business. Most businesses take, a couple of years to turn a full-time living wage or even a part-time living wage. So I'm not saying you can't do it with your nail business, but you do need to be realistic that you're just starting this, getting it off the ground. It's unlikely that within 6 weeks you're going to have that financial support off of it, but definitely keep working on it nights and weekends to support yourself. That's kind of what the Swords is about. The King of Swords is about like clarity, being smart, thinking things through, being logical. It's kind of like, let's just take a second, really think about this. How much money do you need a month? How many nail clients would you need a month? And getting that many clients in 6 weeks is, it's not impossible. Anything can happen, but it also might be nice to not have to put that much pressure on your new business. It's a baby. You want to baby it. You want to be gentle. You want to allow it to have an organic growth. So you can certainly do it. And if you want to blow up your nail business, I would highly suggest to get on Instagram and just post a ton of reels. Get a bunch of friends you can do nails on, do your own nails, just go crazy with it. Get on TikTok. You're going to want to post multiple times a day, saturate it, go hard with the social media, get your ducks in a row so that you can, really follow other nail creators and just kind of watch their flow. What are they posting? How much are they posting? Like, draw inspiration. But it's going to take some time, so just be real with that. Next, we got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. This is about your divine feminine energy and also your divine masculine energy, like both of those sides. So they're saying the divine feminine energy is like very creative and intuitive, and also very receptive. So this means that if you got something to manifest, you need to manifest it fast. You got like 2 months maybe. So I think that's why, be creative with this process. Come up with a vision for this job, make the vision board, write it out as if it's happened, little creative writing. And then also you're going to want to make sure that you take good care of your body, that you're eating healthy, that you're exercising, that you're getting good sleep, that you're in a good routine, because you're going to have to go on websites and save jobs and apply to things and write your cover letter. Get very, very organized. Save things in little folders. Keep track of what jobs you've applied to, if you get a yes or a no. Everything very organized. And then you've got the King of Wands. I kind of already got into that, but this is the masculine energy. This means you just got to be real. You got to be logical. You're going to need to apply to how many jobs a day. You got to, schedule out your time. You got to get organized with this. So, self-care, me time, creativity, having a strong intention, also being logical, working hard, not putting things off to the last minute. But I do see a really cool job for you, honestly. But I can see things going really wrong very fast if you aren't focused and if you aren't realistic about what needs to happen. So this panic that is setting in right now, it's actually a good thing. It's like your intuition telling you, hey, we need to do something here. It's time. Don't put it off, don't put it off any longer. So let's see maybe what kind of job you end up in. Let's see if I can get any vibes about that. Okay, so it looks like we're kind of running out of time here, but it does look like the one thing I'm picking up about this job is that there might be a little bit of travel involved. There could be a little bit of a commute. Don't be afraid to look in nearby towns. You do need to save money because it could come through like a little bit later than you think. Maybe like that first paycheck, you're waiting everything to come through. You're going to get a lot of rejections at first. That's normal. The universe has a special position in mind for you. So you're going to have to be resilient, but it's meant to be that you move on. They're saying that, search for something meaningful to do with your work. And this is the end of a phase or situation. Time to move on, time to move forward. You're going to end up in a beautiful situation. So that's what's coming out for you. I get really good energy. I think you're going to get what you want. Be open to the timeline being a little bit different. There's a lot of masculine energy coming out in the cards about taking charge and also about this being something you got to save money for. But here's the Ace of Pentacles. I actually think you're going to end up in a situation that has like a raise or you're making more money than you were making before, and you're going to be really happy about that. It's going to transform your life. King of Pentacles would probably be a male that hires you, who wants to take a chance a little bit or kind of draw parallels to this new job, if that makes sense. They're telling you to take a risk. So don't be afraid to go for a position that's like a little bit higher or something that you feel is a little bit out of your league. And they're saying this whole process has something to do with like your dreams coming through, you being in an even better position that you could have imagined. I also see something about you moving into a new place, new apartment. You have a new budget. You might want an upgrade. And they're just like, get working, write that resume, girl. So I hope that this resonates with you. Good luck with your job hunt and this transition period in your life. And I will see you next time. All right, so who's next? All right, Anina is next. Aww. Oh, hang on. Oh my God. My malachite crystal broke. How did that even happen? You guys, literally, every time I'm ready, I'm about to make a huge change in my life, because I am about to make a huge change. I swear all my crystals break. Do you guys ever have crystals break? Whether it's by accident, kind of random like this, or you just dropped it and it broke, it's a sign that the crystal it's done what it needed to do for you. Like the energy from it has been released. And it's usually like a positive sign, but it can also be a sign like you're about to go through a big transformation, get ready. What you can do with the broken crystal is you can take it and you can just bury it in the earth and just say like one last prayer to it. But what the heck? I have like 5 crystals. You guys, I have like no crystals left. They all broke. Oh, Chelsea Perkins. The one that my ex gave me broke after he left. Oh shit, that's crazy. Yeah. What the heck? Sorry, I'm just like, this is a little shocking to me, you guys. Okay, sorry. Back to you, Anina. Oh no. Aww. I actually feel like it was kind of significant that I found that broken crystal for you, Anina. Like, not a coincidence that I discovered that broken crystal at this exact moment I'm doing this reading for you. I don't know. I'm like one of those people, like, everything's a sign, but for real. So you basically, you got the flu last week, and then you caught COVID. So you're just like in need of some uplifting messages. So I'm here for you. You know, sicknesses are very spiritual. I bet you're realizing as you've been sick that you probably have so many emotions coming up. And since all you can do is just like lay in bed, you know, you come to like kind of a standstill. So you're probably at this point where you're just like lots of flashbacks, lots of things you're thinking about. You're probably also feeling really negative about your whole life and perspective. And just feeling awful, you know, because when your body feels shitty, like your whole emotional outlook, your future, the way you look at life, that feels awful too. But this is a good thing because it's like a cleansing. This is like a soul cleansing. This is like a hardcore core purification. There's a lot happening in your body. There's a lot happening in your DNA. There's like a lot of cellular cleansing that's going on. So like I do feel like our bodies are holistic. When we're going through something physically, it also has like a spiritual root or an emotional root. So just keep that in mind. Like, it will take a little bit for your body to recover from this. And COVID is really scary. I had it. I literally thought I was going to die when I got it. So, oh gosh, look, you're getting the tower. Everything is falling apart right now. Your body's falling apart. You're falling apart. But they're saying you got the Wheel of Fortune, because after this cleansing, you're going to be feeling so much better. Your energy is going to be aligned. And also, you're just having time to sit in your feelings, because a lot of times when we're feeling negative or we're feeling down, we never have a chance to just kind of sit in that and just let it kind of marinate a little bit. Because a lot of times we got stuff to do. We have to focus on our work. We have to focus on our school. We have to focus on, we got to try to make ourselves positive. We have to go put on a happy face for everybody. This is your chance to just have the pity party that you've been putting off for a long time, you know? This is the Four of Cups. Something's good is going to come out of this. Something good is going to come out of this. And a lot of times after being sick, when you get better, you just end up valuing your health so much more. You end up feeling so thankful for the little things. Like, you just realize how valuable it is to just be healthy. I remember after my sense of smell and taste finally came back after I had COVID, I was just like, this is a miracle. Food tasted so good. The smell of perfume was just like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like, so, you know, it's kind of sweet, the gift that you realize sometimes being sick teaches you not to take things for granted, you know, and also kind of helps you realize what's important. You start realizing, you know what, I'm not going to ruminate on this anymore. I don't need to deal with that. You know, life is short. You know, my health is valuable. There's a new perspective for you to be gained through this, okay? So, also, I feel like this sickness came upon you because you were just pushing yourself really hard. Your body just like really wanted rest. And so sometimes we'll manifest like a situation where we're just like forced to rest. That's happened to me. Many, many times I get psychic burnout and then I get all these weird illnesses and I have to just stop, you know? So your guides are like, you know, you're not being judged, you're not being punished, like it's okay, you know, you're not being forsaken, but it could also be, as you move out of this illness and this sickness, you need to be more gentle with yourself. You need to create more time for self-care. And I also feel like for you, the overthinking, it's time to really work on that and put up mental and emotional boundaries. I think things that you can lose yourself in will be really good for you, such as, I don't know, painting, dancing, I just see like maybe swimming. You need gentle activity. Honestly, swimming is really coming up for you because I know that you run and like your joints and stuff probably just really need that relaxing. I really hot tub time, swimming time. I'm gonna say that that's your homework from this. You know, sign up for a gym. I don't know if your school has a pool or something, but you need to get in that pool. Um, mm-hmm. Heartbreak. You feel really attacked. I mean, I know your backstory. I know what you've been through. We're not going to get into it, but your body's breaking down because it's just taken so much abuse. And it's going to be over soon. I mean, you're going to be leaving this team. You're going to be leaving this situation behind. And you're never going to see that person or those people again. I mean, some of them you will. The great ones. But I think like you're ready to leave it behind. So this really is kind of like a symbolic spiritual cleansing that you're going through right now. And through it you're becoming balanced. You will come out more balanced on the other side. It's like a reset for you. Trust in your body's ability to heal. You know, as you witness and you watch the physical healing of your body, know that you're also going through an emotional and spiritual healing. And it's also reminding you that you have the capability to heal. You have the capability to change, and that it's a process. It's beautiful, really. It's beautiful. So love your body. Thank your body for what it's doing for you right now, how it's cleansing things. And it's okay to fall apart. Don't force yourself to be productive. I don't know, whenever I'm sick, I look around and I realize how my whole house is dirty and I want to like clean it when I'm sick. Don't do that shit. Let the dishes pile up. Binge watch Gilmore Girls if you need to. Spend this time doing meditation, you know, if you feel like it. I would really suggest Jason Stevenson's YouTube channel. Might as well, if you're worrying about stuff and you're just feeling like you're falling apart. His meditations have like changed my life, saved me. So let's see some messages from your angels. A lot of time in your imagination as well. I think your higher self is trying to communicate with you through your dreams. Maybe you can keep a little dream journal during this time if you have enough energy. You're gonna have some weird dreams, especially because it's the full moon right now. Responsibility is simply the ability to respond. What is your body trying to tell you? Meditate on that. There's also like a lot of signs and signals. You might be getting weird synchronicities, 222, 444, 1111, deja vu. You're getting ready for a big change, big transformation. And you guys are just saying, be tender with yourself. Be tender with yourself. It sucks. Feels like everything's falling apart. This is the worst time for this to happen. But just let it happen. It's okay, you know? Our bodies aren't machines. You work so hard, dear. Really, you do. And, you know, it was inevitable. You're going to break down at some point. So just enjoy your time of rest as much as you can. And your guides understand that you have a lot to do right now, that you need to take action. So just trust that you're going to heal in the perfect timing and do everything you can to take care of yourself. You're going to gracefully flow through this situation. Believe in yourself. Wonderful. I'm wishing you that you will get better soon. Thank you so much for your continued support. I saw that I think you got another reading from me. I got that in queue, so you'll be hearing from me soon. And I will see you next time. Peace out. Oh, John's writing you probably right now, Maria, but yes, you were the first person. Your number passed Maria. Yours was the first. I did. Okay, so next.
Steph.
Okay, so Steph. Is this number 5 or 6? Okay. So Steph. Okay, so Steph, you start a new job in a week. Is it going to go well? Let's look into it. my gosh, we got the sun. If you've gotten readings from me before, you probably know my sun spiel, but the sun card is the most happy, rewarding, uplifting card in the entire tarot deck. If you ask a yes or no question to the tarot, the sun is the only card that means yes. So yes, it's gonna go well, but let's get some more details for you about that. Okay. So I do kind of see the energy of your last job, and I feel like you left that job because it was really chaotic and kind of a toxic work environment. I feel like all work environments these days are like toxic, like what the hell, but it was pretty bad. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was like a 9. So this new job isn't going to be as bad. On a scale of 1 to 10 of how toxic it gets under your skin, but it's not going to be as bad. And so your guides are telling you that you want to use this next week before your new job to just spend time in reflection, to spend time grieving, to just tell yourself it's over, take your time, breathe, release the chaos from you so that you can go into this new job and like not project any of that energy on it, because it's a very different situation, but it might be easy to look at this new job through the lens of the past and feel like, oh my god, it's happening all over, here we go. You need to know that the first couple weeks at the job will be difficult because, all of a sudden there's this new information that's being thrown on you. You've got some people that are training you and you're like, shit, this is hard. Like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? But, trust in your mind, trust in your ability to like think on your feet and to learn fast. And like, yeah, they're going to try to just push you into it and just get you going. And you're probably going to be like, I can't do this, I'm overwhelmed. But that's like how just remember, that's always how it is when you get a new job. And you're going to learn and you're going to be in it within a couple weeks. And, people are just really bad at teaching other people stuff. Everybody, when they train you, they're just going to expect you to know it right away. And you're like, what the heck? And so they're also saying take notes, bring a notebook. I remember this one girl I was training at my old job. She was like such a little type A person, and she brought her notebook and took notes on everything I said. And I was like, damn, like no one's ever done that before, but cool. But I don't know, it kind of impressed me, and it made me think like, oh, she really cares about this. So, bring a notebook and don't bring your phones. It'll just look like you're typing. You're look like you're texting. They'll be annoyed at you. So just be old school. Bring a notebook and a pen, maybe one that fits in your back pocket or something. And don't be afraid to just jot down some notes. Like that will immediately impress them, and also it'll help you remember stuff so you're not like asking people 10 times, because that's always so awkward. They're telling you that's important. That's important to take notes, to remember things, to come home, and if there's something you need to remember about the job, write it down so you don't feel like you need to rehearse it before you're going to bed. You don't get sleep, The best thing about this new job is your ability to start over, your ability to reset. They're reminding you to go into this job and keep your head down. Don't get sucked into the office or the workplace politics. Yeah, you'll probably make some friends. Maybe you'll go out to drinks with them after work or something. But you got to be careful because you don't want to get too sucked in, because that, keep your head down and really focus on your time outside of work. This is the Page of Wands. This is somebody who's going off on a new creative venture, who's like starting over in their life. I think the best gift this is going to give you is just like a fresh palette, a clean slate, so that you're able to start over, so that you're able to, outside of work, start thinking about, okay, how am I really going to develop a life that I love? That might be getting on a different career path, working more towards starting a business or your dream job or something, turning something you love into monetizing it. But I also think it's like, investing in things that you like outside of work that aren't necessarily like career side hustles, but more just like things you love, like taking a pottery class or horseback riding or something like that. You get to recreate and reshape your life. And this new job is kind of like it's a symbol of that. So take advantage of this fresh start. Try to do new things. Try to start a new routine. Because now that you have this new job and it's just such a new thing, it's a really great opportunity to implement new things alongside of it. So you can change things you want to change, because there's this big change in your life and your brain's like, whoa, things are changing. And you're like, here's a new routine. It's more likely to accept it so you don't get stuck in old patterns. So that's my best advice for you. Don't get stuck in old patterns and old habits. You had to do what you had to do to get through that last job. So you probably developed some unhealthy habits to just cope with it. That's okay. It's incredible what your mind and body does to just try to help you through something. But it's time for you to throw some of that stuff out the window. Like, make this job what you wanted it to be. Like when you went and got it, you thought, this is the job that's going to help me like really have a good foundation so I can like really work towards my dream life and like get my stuff in check. Probably told yourself like, oh, I'm going to start going to the gym, or I'm going to start doing that thing outside of work, or I'm going to get back into dating. Like whatever those goals are for you, like do it, it's time. And they're really telling you any fears that you have or doubts or worries you have as you start this new job, any harsh judgments you place on yourself, really ask yourself where that's coming from, because it's likely that it's coming from the past and the old job. And don't project the old job and the old shit onto this new job. Let it be fresh, let it be positive. It's all in your perspective and how you see things. Don't let people get under your skin. And they're saying that this is important. Once again, this new job is going to really change your life, and it's a blessing. So you got a lot to look forward to here. And it's, you're being called to something here. Maybe this new job is part of your calling, but I also think this is like, it's time to explore your calling. And this job is going to be like, take the stress out so that you can focus more on that. So, woo, I'm so excited for you and your new job. Thank you so much for asking a question. And thank you so much for your continuous support. I always love seeing your name pop up. And yeah, I'll see you next time, Seth. Peace out. All right. So next we got Josephine. What's up, Josephine? Okay. Let's look into your love life in the next couple months. Will you meet somebody special? Josephine. I'm just looking for your person. Hang on. Here he is. Yes. Thank you. Okay, a lot of cards here. Let's get into it. Josephine. Yeah, you're totally ready to date right now. Your divine feminine energy is really strong. This is a message of balance. Like, you're totally ready to go out and date, but you're not like gonna be chasing it or forcing it. Your energy is really receptive. Like, you're gonna have no trouble drawing people in. And it's definitely recommended that you date. This is something I've been telling a lot of people lately. I don't know, I've just been hearing a lot of crazy stories from people about online dating. Nothing wrong with online dating, but you want to make sure you cast a wide net, because that way you're going to get the big fish. So I would suggest to work on your group of girlfriends. Because first of all, if you don't have a good group of girlfriends around you, when you get into a relationship, it's more likely that relationship become codependent or clingy or even toxic because that person is just like your everything. So it's important to have that good group of girlfriends. And also, the number one way that people meet is through the friend of a friend. And you'll have a lot bigger chance at like meeting an organic connection. Also, it helps you to build trust. And it'll give you something to do, too, to keep your relationship fresh. So, like, you go out for girls' nights, you got things to do, you guys got fresh things to talk about. There's just a lot of benefits to it. So, really work on your network, extend your network. You might need to invest in this. You might need to invite people over, host like a girls' night thing. Maybe you invite like one person and you tell them to invite one friend, and that friend invites one friend, and then that friend invites one friend. It could be kind of like, let's hang out, have a girls' time. I had a friend who did that once, and it was awesome. I made some amazing friends through that. Like, it's crazy. So I definitely get this vibe, like, to be creative, to meet new people, put yourself out there in person. That was hard the last couple of years because of what was going on in the world, but things are kind of getting better, and get some organic connections going. If you must do the online dating thing, just be real. Not everybody is on there for the same thing, and people will straight up lie to you and love bomb you, say that they're looking for love, but really they just want attention. They just want someone to text for the night. They just want someone to send them nudes. They're going to text you forever, and then you find out that they're catfishing you. It's not really the person in the profile picture, or you end up with a Tinder swindler. Just kidding. Or, they hook up with you and ghost you. You got to kiss a lot of frogs to find your prince. So just be real with that. Not saying you can't meet someone that way. That's how my brother-in-law and sister-in-law met, and they're like very much in love, but do some things you can. That's why your guys are saying to have respect for yourself, learn when to walk away when like love isn't on the table. You're certainly manifesting this. Your energy is very strong, but they're telling you to protect your heart. I do see that maybe the first person that you date, there's something off. Like, you need to pay attention. I see somebody coming into your life. You're going to be going on dates. One of them you might be attracted to, but they aren't looking for a relationship. So if you're just looking to have fun, hook up, whatever, but I just kind of see it ending in like, yeah. So just really pay attention. Actions speak louder than words. Know what you want before you go out there. You have beautiful energy. Don't just give it to anybody. You're going to have to learn how to have boundaries. You're going to have to learn how to be really discerning. It's more about like, does this person fit in with my life? Do I like them? Versus you being like, do they like me? So just, you're attractive, you're worthy, know your worth. I do see you dating a little bit the next couple months. There is one person that, like, I just get this message to warn you about. Watch out. You'll know who they are. Trust your gut. It's going to be talking to you. But I see a couple dates, that one person. I don't really know if I see anything sticking more towards until the end of summer. This is like October. So this is Pentacles. It's a little bit longer of a timeline. I know you wanted to know about the next couple of months. You're really hoping it will come through soon. But I think the next couple of months are a better time for you to work on your network, making girlfriends. That way you can have like a fun summer. Maybe you'll just have like a little single stag summer, have fun, hang out with the girls, work on friendships, grow your network. Maybe by the end of summer, closer to October or fall, you're going to start getting things that stick. So there's reversals on this because we do see your person coming in. You see the divine masculine here. There's like a purpose, you're meant to be kind of energy. You can certainly make this happen. Don't get discouraged that it's not manifesting, it's not coming just because it's not in the timeline that you want. You're going to get what you want. You're going to be in this person's arms one day. You guys are going to have this relationship locked down, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm here. This is amazing. I'm so happy, And the fact that it's the divine masculine, it could be very serious. This could be like the one. You could be very close to that. You could be close to marriage, close to a very serious relationship, a very important person in your life. So you guys are like, look, stay optimistic, you know, especially after crossing paths with this person. You might just be like, well, shit, I'm over this, you know, but don't give up. And there's going to be a lot of passion in this relationship. They're also telling you to keep an open mind because they could be different than you think. Background, culture, ethnicity, they could be maybe just they're into things that are different than you, or maybe a different age group than you were thinking, or just maybe you always date tall, dark, and handsome, but this person has blonde hair and blue eyes, something like that. Maybe you're really into like athletic guys, but this person's like a computer nerd or something. I don't know, but they're just like keep an open mind. Doesn't mean you won't be attracted to them. You'll be very attracted to them, but something about them is like different, you know? Your intuition will definitely tell you who this person is. I'm getting the King of Wands. If you want to research this further, look up online King of Cups. Truly, like this website I love, Truly Teach Me Tarot, King of Cups. And it'll tell you the whole archetype, the whole personality. Usually when I do a reading like this for somebody, and it's like my full reading, like my half-hour reading, 45-minute reading, like I will sit there and we'll get into it, exactly who this person is, but we're kind of running out of time here. But I will say that they're like a Casanova type, and like meaning that they're very passionate in relationships, and it's likely they're like a water sign or have a lot of water in their chart, like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You know, they'll sweep you off your feet. They will come at you. They're not afraid. They like words of affirmation is one of their love languages, so they'll tell you exactly how they feel. You're likely to fall hard and fast for this person. You're not going to have to do anything. You just get to be in your divine feminine receptive energy. They will very much come to you, so you don't need to chase or anything. You're never going to be left wondering. This person over here, they might keep you wondering. That's how you're going to know. Is like, you know what? Things aren't matching up. I'm always having to go to them. You're going to have to cut that out. This person over here, yeah, they're for you. So beautiful. I'm excited for you. I'm sending you so much love and light with this reading. Good luck in your dating journey. And I will see you next time. All right, so let's see who's next. Oh, so Maria, I see your message. You got the email. Okay, good. I don't know. It's like something, my email was being weird or something. I'm glad you got it. You got it on the full moon. Perfect timing. Yeah.
Spring flowers.
Okay, this is for spring flowers.
I'm working for the current company for the next 8 years and about to explore my next career opportunity. I'm wondering what on my gifts and talent, what that I should focus on right now in order to find more exciting and fulfilling work that I enjoy in the future.
All right, so spring flowers. You've been working for the current company you've been at for like 8 years, and you're just wondering like what some of your gifts and talents are that you should focus on so that you can get work that's like more fulfilling. You're kind of feeling like this chapter is closing, maybe wanting to pursue something different. So let's get into it. I do offer a gifts and talents reading. That reading is very long. It's like 45 minutes. So I'm just going to give you like a little taste of that right now. This is a quick reading. Might not be able to get the full details, but hopefully I'll be able to point you in the right direction, okay? Look at this. Find friendly path. That's so interesting. They talking to us. I'm like, whoa. Someone said that. Someone sent us that message. One of your guides, they're talking. Very specific. So first of all, as far as some gifts you have, I definitely see that you have a gift with the new media. Using technology, collaging video and sound together. It's interactive and computer-based. You might be Photoshop, photography, computer graphics, animation, graphic design, 3D printing, that kind of stuff. It could also be telling you this is the way that you're going to get into this new industry or establish yourself in it, because I'm not sure if you're going to be going back to school or anything, but I do see you like significantly changing your path, maybe doing something completely different. And it might be that you're taking advantage of social media to do this. For instance, I was following this lady. She used to be like a lawyer. And then she like got really into just like psychic stuff, readings, tarot crystals, and then she basically became a pet psychic. She quit her job. She started working as like just a receptionist, took a huge pay cut because she just couldn't do that job anymore. Became a receptionist because it gave her more flexibility. She didn't have to work all those extra hours, and then she used her time in, you know, working towards her passion of being like this animal psychic or pet psychic and animal communicator. And now she charges like a lot for her readings. She has a wait list. She's doing amazing. I wonder if any of you guys have seen her on TikTok. She told her story. She's got like kind of short curly hair. She's like one of the big ones, one of the big animal communicators on there. So it's just kind of a story of how like this person went from this whole path to something else. And what she did is she just got on TikTok and she just started talking about it. She started speaking her truth. And a lot of people were interested. She got a lot of followers. That's how she attracted clients. I have a similar story, like real quick. I used to work in the fashion industry. I loved it, but I was like, I don't want to like do this anymore. It's like exhausting. I still love fashion. Got some stuff I want to do, but like I want to explore this, and by this I mean tarot, life coaching. And so I got on YouTube. I started posting it. I started studying it. A lot of it was self-study. I worked with some people though, and I got myself up to where I'm at right now. So really, you have a lot of power, you know, to merge into whatever industry you want to merge into and do well at it. Money flows where your energy and passion goes. Your guides are saying that you also have a gift of like being a producer. You're a really great project manager. You're good at directing. You might also be good at working behind the scenes. You're really great at coming up with ideas, dreaming, scheming, planning, collaborating. You're a great creative director, maybe community development, publishing. We see something about the entertainment industry, leadership qualities. This all makes me think that you might be developing some type of community online. Maybe you'll be offering products or services to that community, something like that. So like I came across this girl the other day that she's like a burnout coach, and like she just talks like gives tons of free information on her TikTok about how to overcome burnout, and then she sells a book about it, and that's like how she makes her money. She's got tons of followers. I'm sure tons of people are buying that book. Her whole thing is like, I'm giving you information, I'm coaching you through this through my videos, and if you need more help, here's my book. She doesn't even like, she's selling a product to people. So there's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot you can do. That's where your guides are like, you need to find a path that's more friendly. You need to find a path that you feel like, you know, it's like coming home. And we keep getting messages about friendship. Maybe like you will be a good friend to others. Maybe that's why I see you on social media, maybe offering friendship to people. Like there's this girl that I follow who's just, she's like talking about shit. She's like girl stuff, you know. She has like an Amazon link, and like she makes commission off of like products that she sells, and I don't know, maybe influencing. I kind of see something like that for you. There's a lot of possibilities. I can't really tell you this is what you're gonna do. I probably need 45 minutes with you to like, or maybe talk face to face for us to like kind of brainstorm this together. Gonna be hard to do in 10 minutes, but your guides are saying that you're ready to go somewhere new, or you're ready to do something new. This is the world. Maybe it's being recommended too that you go out and get inspiration. This would be a great time for you. Maybe the next step for you would to be plan some type of traveling, tour Europe, or go to that place you've always wanted to go. Like I see something here about you taking a vacation. We got self-care. Where did that card go? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, they're saying you need to take time to rest or have a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation will provide answers. So this might not be revealed to you just yet, exactly what path you're going to go on next for your career, but it is time to take a step back. And I do see that you're tired, you're exhausted, you out. And, this says great sadness, take time to heal. So that would be your first step, would be try to get some vacation, talk to your boss. You've been there for 8 years. Maybe you could negotiate more vacation days. You can tell them, hey, I'm burned out, I'm tired, I've been doing this 8 years. Not asking for a raise or anything, but can you throw in an extra week of vacation? I need this time. I need this time off, because that's what I see. I think you really just need time off. And during this time off, I wouldn't go visit family. I wouldn't go cleaning everything or go on some crazy trip like to Disney World and do all the crap. I would do like go to Hawaii and just like stay in a resort and just like lay on the beach, that kind of thing. Or go to nature. You need some soul searching, But the first thing I got when I tapped into this for you about your next job was like the first thing I just kind of laughed and I thought she's going to make a lot of money. Like I got this vibe like since you've been working here for 8 years, you could get a very similar job and just get like a huge raise and just a fresh start. And that's what I think is going to be hard about this is like the truth is the skills that here's the self-care card. The truth is the skills that you've built, the path you've been on, it's more likely that you're going to get a similar job. Maybe just move to a different company. Maybe you get like a managerial role or you move up in some way. It could be something that's different but kind of loosely affiliated with it. It's going to take years. It's going to take time for you to build a completely different path because you're going to have to educate yourself. You're going to have to experiment with things. You're going to have to build a community, do social media. Maybe you'll start a business. So you just got to be real. Maybe it's that you just need a break, you need a vacation, you need a change. And that's what's hard is you're like, shit, I feel stuck. But at least you're going to have a bonus. At least you're going to get some extra money. You might be able to move to a different state or a different place. And that's why they're telling you just to be realistic about this. But this is the Hangman. Don't go making impulsive decisions. It's time to just really think what the next path is. But I do see you leaving this job behind. It's time. You're ready to mix things up. And there's a golden opportunity coming your way. I think it's quite literally gold. This says good news about financial matters, wanting to do something challenging, a new area of study. So it's likely you get a new job. It's a raise. Maybe it moves you to a new place. And then you're able to get started on nights and weekends working towards this side hustle or this other dream of yours or moving into the new industry. So I hope that helps you. You have some beautiful gifts. I'm sending you so much love and light with this reading. And I will see you next time. All right, so we're going to move on to the next person. All right, Alexis. Hey, Alexis. It's so great to chat with you. Nice to hear from you again. Okay, so you're wondering if Mark is going to interview you for his YouTube channel. You sent a request to him, and you're just wondering, what's going on with that? What's the possibility? What's the opportunity that he will interview you for his YouTube channel? So let's pull some cards. All right. Mark's YouTube channel. Let's use these. All right, I almost got the full picture here. Just give me a second. Okay, so here's what I see going on in this situation. Mark is actually at a huge pivotal point in his career right now and with his YouTube. This is the Nine of Cups. Like he's really making power moves right now, and he's looking at his situation, he's assessing what needs to happen, and he wants to make new moves. So I'm not quite sure if he's gonna want to interview you, at least not right away. Because I see the hangman, like you might not hear back from him about this, or you might not really get a decision, a clear answer from him. And it's not personal, I just feel like something about him looking for celebrities, something about him looking for people that are like, have a huge, like he's really trying to get those status symbols or figures, like on his YouTube channel. This is the King of Wands. You know, he's very charismatic. He's very entertaining. This is totally like the YouTube guy. And I get this message that it might not happen or it might not happen right away. Let's see. Hang on. Yeah, that's a no. That's a no. It's a hard no. So, yeah, I kind of get this vibe like he's going to be focused more on the fame, the status, that kind of stuff. So it's not personal to you. It's just like he's making power moves. He's trying to make some new moves. And I'm getting this energy like there's something good that's going to happen in this relationship. There's going to be some good outcomes with this, your friend, and this says a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. So, you know, the energy between you guys is going to heal, the friendship will mend, but I'm not sure if this is the way. And I'm kind of seeing this message like to leave it alone, because the devil sometimes is a message of like obsession or trying to push something forward. And it says like unhealthy, and then like ulterior motives. And so your guides are kind of saying, you know, maybe back off, let it go, let him do his thing, you know. But this is the Hierophant. This is like a protective energy. I kind of feel like let the universal energies do their work. There will be healing and mending in this relationship. It's not necessarily personal. He just needs to work on these power moves in his career. He might need space, because this is saying like he needs forgiveness, conflict. Maybe there was some kind of conflict in this relationship that needs time to heal. That could also be why you're not going to hear back about the being on the channel. But there's good healing energy here, and I see that you're going to manifest it. Trust your guides, back off. Let things manifest, let things heal, let the universal energies come in, do what they need to do to restore harmony to this situation. Yeah, I see something about that. Your guides are also telling you to just breathe. Everything's going to be okay. Those are some messages that are coming through. Surprises coming, positive, happy surprises. And, they're commending you for making like a bold decision here. You know, you made a bold decision. You know, maybe I'll try to go on his channel. Maybe he can interview me. You know, we can collaborate. But I feel like, you know, the public thing, he might not want to do that with you right now. I get this vibe like he needs some space, you know, he needs some time to heal. But I see you guys together again. I see you guys, you know, friendly. I see, you know, I get this anxiety card. Maybe you're just a little anxious about this right now, wanting things to just heal and restore because of the conflict. But your guides are like, just trust the process. Trust the process. He just needs some space right now. Yeah, and your guides are saying don't ever be hard on yourself for taking a leap of faith. You know, you took a leap of faith, you followed your dreams, you thought maybe this would be some kind of cool opportunity. And you're going to get opportunities for sure. And then you just need to know that Mark is worried right now. He has fears surrounding his money. I feel like, you know, I know a lot about what's going on with YouTube. I'll tell you, it's not what it used to be. Gosh, you know, there's restrictions, guidelines, people getting demonetized left and right. Creators aren't making what they used to make. Views are going down. So he's probably struggling right now. He's really uncertain about this whole thing, about YouTube, if he's employed, self-employment. So that's why I think he's trying to do something different. He might even be changing the nature of his channel. He might be changing the kind of people he interviews. So it's not all about you. I think part of it, he wants some space. Part of it, he wants to heal the conflict. But part of it's also like he's trying to make some different moves. So don't take it personally. You might hear or see that he all of a sudden interviews someone like really cool or kind of famous. You'll be like, okay, I see that's what he was up to. And he's stressed right now. He might also have a ton of people on his list that are trying to get interviews from him. This says too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance. Oh gosh, he's so stressed. Man, he's so focused on work right now. And your guys are just telling you to have patience. This is the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Definitely messages about considering carefully what you want before acting, kind of just letting him do his thing. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, dear, and I will see you next time. All right, you guys, I'm going to take my first break. I'm going to take about 10 minutes just to stretch a little bit, clear my energy, drink some water, and then I will be back, okay? So I'll be back. Make sure that you click into part 2 of this session, and I will be with you soon. Do we still have spots available? I think we have a couple spots left, so you maybe think about it over the break if you want to get a spot, if you haven't signed up yet. And I will see you soon. Peace out.